Let's solve one question on determination of equilibrium data at given set of conditions. The question says N-heptane and toluene form ideal solution. At 350 degree Kelvin, the vapor pressure of toluene is 34.8 kilopascals and that of N-heptane is 51.4 kilopascals. Determine the composition of the liquid and vapor in equilibrium at 350 Kelvin and 45 kilopascals. If you observe the data, we have component N-heptane and toluene and they form ideal solutions. At 350 degree Kelvin, the vapor pressures of the components are given as 34.8 kilopascals and 51.4 kilopascals for N-heptane and toluene. We are required to calculate the composition of liquid and vapor in equilibrium at 350 Kelvin and 45 kilopascals. So, we are required to calculate the composition, liquid composition and the vapor composition of each component in the mixture. And if you observe, if you assume this component as component 1, N-heptane as component 1 and toluene as component 2. So, we can write down the data given. So, we are given that the temperature as 350 degrees Kelvin and pressure, total pressure as 45 kilopascals. And the vapor pressures of the components are given. So, for N-heptane, the vapor pressure of the N-heptane is given as 51.4 kilopascals and for toluene, that is component 2, is given as 34.8 kilopascals. Now, how do we determine? So, for that we got one clue that this forms ideal solution. That means, since it forms ideal solution, we can make use of Raoult's law and Dalton's law. So, what are they? So, Raoult's law says that the partial pressure of a component in a vapor phase is equal to the liquid phase composition multiplied by vapor phase composition, vapor pressure of the component in the liquid which is in equilibrium with the vapor. So, we can say like this. So, here the PA is partial pressure and PAS is vapor pressure. And what about Dalton's law? Dalton's law says that the partial pressure of a component can be written as mole fraction multiplied by total pressure. So, we can apply these two equations and we can rearrange the equations to find out liquid phase composition and gas phase composition. Let us write down the equations again. So, we can write down Raoult's law first. For component 1, the Raoult's law says that P1 is equal to x1 into P1s, and for component 2, Raoult's law says that P2 is equal to x2 into P2s. And using Dalton's law, we can write down this P1 as y1 into total pressure Pt is equal to x1 into P1s. And for component 2, similarly, you can write down P2 as y2 into total pressure is equal to x2 into P2s. if we add these two equations, let's say this equation 1, this equation 2, if we add these two equations, we can get y1 into pt plus y2 into pt is equal to x1 into p1s plus x2 into p2s. And if we take out the pt as common, y1 plus y2 into pt is equal to x1 into p1s plus, here if you see that x2, I can write down x2 as 1 minus x1. Since it is a binary mixture, the sum of mole fractions of the components is equal to 1. So x1 plus x2 is equal to 1 for the given binary mixture. So p2, I can write down this x2 as 1 minus x1. So similarly, y1 plus y2 also becomes 1. So here I can simplify this equation as pt is equal to x1 into p1s plus 1 minus x1 into p2s. So again I can simplify this, rearrange this equation. pt minus p2s is equal to x1 of p1s minus p2s. Finally, I get expression for x1 as pt minus p2s divided by p1s minus p2s. So if you see this equation, so x1 is equal to pt minus p2s divided by p1s minus p2s. So if you observe this equation, pt already known 45 kilopascals and p2 already known, that is 34.8, and p1 already known 51.4. So I can substitute all the values. So pt 45 minus p2 34.8 and p1s, that is 51.4 minus p2s 34.8. So if you calculate this value, you get this value as 0.614. And now what about y1? So we got this value. So using the Raoult's law, you know already, y1 into pt is equal to x1 into p1s. So y1 is equal to x1 into p1s divided by pt. So already x1 is calculated, so you can substitute this value 0.614 into p1s, that is 51.4 divided by pt as 45. So you get this value as 0.702. So you got the values of x1 and y1. So similarly x2, if you want, you can calculate x2 as 1 minus x1 and y2 as 1 minus y1. So from this you can get values like this. So like this we can use the Raoult's law and calculate the values of equilibrium data for a particular temperature and pressure. So you can change the values, and if you are asked at a different temperature and pressure, you can follow the similar procedure and solve the questions.